Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my August wrap-up, September TBR. The month of August has been pretty crazy for me. We totally, completely redid my room. I got all new furniture, new bookshelves, which are beautiful, and I ordered a shit ton of books, which you will see in my book haul, which I'm going to be filming right after this video. And then my kitten had to have surgery, and then, it was just, there was so many things that I had to do, and somehow I still managed to read 6 books, which is more than I thought I would read. Not as much as I would have liked to read, but still more than I thought I would. Also, forgive me if I'm sniffling a bit in this video. My allergies are going freaking crazy right now because it's hay fever and ragweed season, and I'm allergic to like 3 different types of dust, so right now I'm like allergy overload. It's horrible. The first book I read in August was My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick, and this book was the perfect summer read. I said in my last video that I had to read a summer read and that I had to get a summer read done before summer ended for me, which technically I classify as now, September. It's getting into fall weather, even though it's still kind of hot here, which is not normal. But this book, I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. But I really, really loved it, and it was so perfect, and I gave it 5 stars. Like, I was so attached to these characters, and I was, like, so in love with them. Like, I am so surprised by this book. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did, but I'm so glad I read it, because it's definitely up on my top favorite books now, and it's not going anywhere. I'm going to do these 2 together because they are a duology. The next 2 books that I read in the month of August is If I Stay and Where She Went by Gayle Foreman. And I read these because I saw I didn't know about these books. I knew about them, but I'd never like wanted to read them until I saw the commercial for the movie. And then I became like, oh man, I have to read this and I have to see the movie. So I read this book, and I was done it in like a night, and then I had to wait a couple days to go get this one, and it was really so good. Like this one, it went really fast, and the ending sucked because it was a cliffhanger. But this one actually took a lot longer to read. It's told in Adam's perspective. This one's in Mia's perspective, and this one, I think we're autofocusing, but this one, it was okay. I don't know which one I like better. I think I like this one better, because, I don't know, I just do. I don't really like Adam's perspective, though. Like, I can't, there's things about these books that I don't like, but there's a lot of things that I do like about these books. I gave this one 4.75 stars, and this one 3.5 stars. They were both really good, and by my star rating, I think I like this one more than this one because it was told in Mia's perspective, and I didn't really like Adam's perspective as much. But I like the plot line of this one better than this one. I just didn't like the perspectives. Like, does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. The next book I read was Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins, and I got this month, so it'll be in a book haul. I also got those, If I Stay and Where She Went, in the book haul. This one, however, this one was so cute. I love Cricket. He's so cute. Okay, I need to stop saying it's so cute. But this book was really, really good, and I got it because I wanted to read it before Isla came out, and Isla's now out, and I may have gotten my copy of it today. Who knows? Wink, wink. Lola is so different from any character I've ever read, like with her fashion choices and just her overall personality. I like her best friend too. I like that on Halloween her best friend and her dress up as each other. That was really cute. It's a neat idea, and I don't know, there's a lot about this book that I really liked. Stephanie Perkins, you can't go wrong. She's amazing, and I'm so excited to read Isla now. I'm not ready for this trilogy companion novel set to end. I'm kind of scared for the ending of Isla just because I don't want to say goodbye to this series. Like, I didn't think I would be as invested in these as I am, but I'm so glad that I've read them, and they're so good. Next book I read was All I Need by Suzanne Colasanti, and she's usually really, really good at writing. I really love her books. I mean, I have 4, and I have a 5th one down on my TBR shelf that I have to read yet. Usually Suzanne Colasanti's writing is really good. I really love her books most of the time. This one, however, didn't live up to my expectation of it. I think mainly because it was like an instant love connection, and then the whole book was them going on about how much they loved each other. And I mean, normally romantic books are supposed to be like that, but these characters were just over the top, and they're like, oh, it's fate, it's true love, and they were over the top with their love, and I think that's what made me feel like it was really forced. Towards the end of the book it got better, but at the very beginning it was really, really forced, and I don't know, there's just something about it I didn't like as much as her other books. I gave this book a 3.75 stars, if that counts as a star rating, because yay for decimal points. The last book I read in August is Dueled by Elsie Chapman, and this book was really good. I gave it 4 stars, and it was more action-packed than it would be romance. I mean, I didn't expect there to be a lot of romance because there wasn't a lot in the description of it, but I kind of wanted there to be romance because within the book you can see those little moments between Cord and West, and it really made me want more. So I'm hoping in the next book, which is Divided, I think that's the name of it, I'm hoping in the next book that there's more romance between them. But overall, it was really, really good. If you're into action-packed sort of books, this is the book you need to read because it's really good. So those were the books I read in August. Now let's get into the books that I want to read in September. In September, I'd like to read 5 books. I'm not sure if they're all going to happen or if I'm going to read them in that order or if I'm going to read other books, but hopefully I'll read all 5 of them and more. The other day I started Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Bejamin, Alire, Sáenz, and I'm only 8 pages in, so I haven't really gotten far, but I had to stop because today I got a package and this came. And this is way more important than Aristotle and Dante right now. And it's Isla and the Happily Ever After, the 3rd and final book in the Anna and the French Kiss series by Stephanie Perkins. And this is the book I've been waiting for since we heard that it was coming out. And I'm really excited to read it. I am. Hold on. I'm like 4 pages in, not even. So I'm only a couple pages into the first chapter. But it's Isla and Josh, and I'm excited to read this book. This is definitely going to be read in September. It'll probably be done in a couple days, not even. Aristotle and Dante is going to be the next book that I want to finish, obviously. It's already started, but Isla came first, so hopefully I will read this one too. The next book I want to read in September is Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and I actually haven't read this book, and I obviously haven't read the sequels. The sequel to this one, Scarlet, is in the mail, and it's going to be coming to my chapters soon, and I'll have to pick it up so that I can read it after this one. This book I'm actually going to be doing a read-along with Mads from Madly Books, and Lauren Ann, and Gwen from Gwendolyn Burke, and I think we may be doing the whole series if I can convince them to read along with me. And then once we get to Cress, I'm pretty sure Whitney said she wanted to join in to read Cress. So it's going to be exciting. I think we actually might be doing a live show about it too. If we work things out the way I hope we can, then we'll probably be doing a live show about this and hopefully reading the rest of the series too. Once I know more about the read-along, I'll actually probably make a video about it to let you guys know about it. The next book I want to read is Obsidian, which is the first book in the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And I know there's 5 books to this. This is the bind-up of the first and second book. And I've been wanting to read it for a while now. I actually just got it this month though, so it's going to be in my book haul, and I'm really excited, and hopefully I will get to read it, and maybe I'll even get to read the second one. Who knows? The last book I would like to read is These Broken Stars by Amie Kaufman and Megan Spooner. And if you didn't see my unboxing for this, you should have, because all I could talk about in that book, I had 3 other books to talk about, and all I could talk about was this cover, because look how pretty it is. Like, I kept calling it gorgeous and pretty, and my friend pointed that out to me. I don't care. It is so just, it's one of my favorites, like, ever. And it's so much prettier in person. And I really want to read it. It seems interesting. And I don't know who let it spill the beans. I think it was Whitney. And she was like, there's a part at the end that kills you. And I'm not ready for that. But I want to read it anyways. So that's on my list too. So these are the 5, possibly 6 books that I'd like to read in September. I'm not sure that I'll read all of them. I might read other books instead. It just depends on what I feel like reading. I'm sorry, these broken stars. It just depends on what I feel like reading at the time. So we'll see how that goes. So that is it, you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!